Oh my God, let's just get this going. Whew. Have you ever had one of those times where anytime you even get near a sharp blade, somehow you get cut? I mean, I've been cut here a couple times, here again, here, here. That's still healing up. Oh my God. Oh, yeah, did I say? Okay, yeah. I gotta be careful. Wow. I mean, this is a small one, and this about top. This did this. This about took the top of my thumb off right here. I wasn't paying attention. It's the Oni from Damn Designs. You go, a little knife like that? What's that gonna do? Oh, brother man. Let me tell you something. Fire Marshal Bill, let me show you something. I don't know, but yeah. Yeah. It doesn't take much. I don't know. Maybe I dulled it some when I cut through my flesh a bunch of times. Whew. Oh man. This thing is wicked ass sharp, especially this point here. So be careful. Titanium. Now, let me tell you about the Damned Designs Oni. Okay, this is Damned Designs. This knife is called the Oni, O-N-I. It will be out available on Indiegogo, which is a crowdfunding thing like Kickstarter. So I'm old and I don't know crap about any of that stuff. Except now I'm getting schooled up because, I mean, you either better do it or you're out. So this is how I'm learning up on this. And I was trying to figure out, I got this knife from Jack Farmboy. He has a YouTube channel and an Instagram. Many of you may be familiar with his YouTube and Instagram. If you're not, go find him, Jack Farmboy. Oh, that just reminds me. Jack Farmboy. So, he's certified, all right. He's certifiable. So he sent me this knife, but this Oni is going to come out in G10, as well as this titanium. And this is a titanium frame lock front flipper. Not flipper, but front flipper. So, yes. And it's easy to flip, even with a Band-Aid on. And so, of course, this is made in China. I think that I did a video on the Damn Designs Wraith, which is also going to come out as well. And that was being made by Tuyaknife. So I'm thinking maybe that's who's making these as well, but I don't know for sure. But it's definitely good construction quality knife. This is S35vn Steel. This is a pre-production model. You can, about mid-November, go to Indiegogo, Indiegogo, Indiego, not November 1st, it's been pushed back to like mid-November, etc. And so here's the deal, 2-inch blade, 3.1-inch handle length, 5.125 overall, 2.5 ounces, 3mm blade stock, etc. half inch thickness. But there you go. Pretty cool. And you can get it in this layered carbon fiber. And let me show you a picture real quick of the different. I'll give you a link to Damn Designs website. You can go there. And then you can also, I'll give you a link to Jack Farmboy. You can direct message him through Instagram, whatever. So contact him because he's helping out with this release. So there you go. In past, they've made spinners and EDC tools and all kinds of things. So there, and then here they're talking about the Oni. And did I just go by the Wraith? But okay, so here's, well, yeah, there's the Wraith, and there's the Wendigo. But this, see, that's carbon fiber on top. It's kind of that how they've been doing it now. Carbon fiber G10, they layer one over the other, and then they machine it away, and you get to see the different layers. So it's different than a carbon fiber G10 laminate. Okay, that's not what this is. So, and here's a better picture of the different models. See G10 with D2. Now these will be liner locks, okay? And they'll be pretty damn inexpensive. And then the price will go up as you go into this, because these will go S35. And this is full tie S35 like I got here, if that makes any sense to you. So it kind of gave away all the stuff. It's a 2-inch blade, 5.125 overall, 2.5 ounces. So yeah, 3.1 inch handle. So I guess we can confirm that if you want. See, 2-inch blade. They say 5.2. Hold on, come on, baby, stop me. Stop here. Okay. They're pushing the 5.1 something. It ain't quite there. What, 12.5 centimeters overall and 5 centimeter blade length, that kind of thing. So yeah. And oh, if you want to confirm blade stock, we'll take it apart here in a minute, kind of check it out. 3 millimeter, 13 millimeter, which will be 1/2 inch. And of course, this is 0.117 of an inch. And amazingly enough, if you saw my, you can, well, now I didn't do it. You can actually, yeah, middle finger flick this open. I'm giving it a little extra go. I haven't taken it apart and set the action on it or anything, but there you go. Very, small, lightweight blade. So a little bit more difficult to get it going than if it was a heavier blade. It'd be easier to finger flick. But yeah, I mean, this works. And by the way, there's your lockup. I don't know. I think we'd be bragging if we said 20%. It's very, very light. It's there. So somewhere between 15 and 20 on this particular model. And this is a pre-production unit. You can see it's got a titanium pocket clip, standoffs on it. And let me grab a magnet and see if I can see if these, well, they're not magnetic, whatever the standoffs are. The screws are definitely not magnetic, and they're anodized, so okay. I got nothing here. I got no magnetism anywhere here. That's it. Thank God. So that's the one thing you do want to be steel. Interesting, though. Where's our, is this internal? I guess it must be an internal blade stop. So, cool. I don't know. I don't know if I can get my thumb in there. Well, I mean, I can do it for that. I don't know about flicking it. And it's difficult enough getting the middle finger in here too. Got to give it a little extra go. But no, the front flip is real easy to do. Real easy to do. So you want to confirm the weight. Let me throw it down. And do this. I got 2.6. They're saying 2.5. So, yeah, 6 of one, half a dozen the other. And, oh, by the way, if you want to go grams, 73.8. So this is not as lightweight probably as, of course, the ones that are going to be the combination G10 carbon fiber or the ones that are just pure G10 with D2. And if you didn't see when I probably didn't show you. See, this got me a little confused. Okay. So this is production price. Okay. So if you want a D2 G10 version, it's $40. But if you sign up to I mean, they have to have enough people sign up to crowdfund this project, okay? But if you sign up and the first 20 spots on the D2 G10 are only 25 bucks. So you get a knife for 25 bucks. In fact, I'll probably sign up for a D2 a 1. And then after that, the next 500 spots are only $30 a piece. So when it gets funded to where it needs to be funded, then you will absolutely get one of these knives, correct? And then here you go. If you want the combination S35 with the carbon fiber, layered G10 one, the first 20 spots are only 50 bucks. So there you go. And the frame line, here you go, titanium, blah, blah, blah. First 20 spots, only $65. So it's supposed to be $100 for that. And this is supposed to be $80, and this is supposed to be $40. So yeah, you have an opportunity to get a knife pretty cheap. And you know what? I like the design on this. I like this better than the other two that they had showing there, the Wraith and the other, the Vindigo. I like this one better. And it really is a small little carry knife, front flipper. Yeah, it works great. It's sharp out of the box. This one is. And of course, this is a pre-production unit, but I usually do not have a great situation going with front flippers. Somehow, the karma's not good for me, but this is enough. And another thing I wanted to say about this is when you open this up, there are some front flippers that make you flip it, because when this thing rolls around, you see that the back spine of the knife will be such that this will be below grade, and you can't roll it all the way around with your thumb. But I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it was smart for them to make it to where this is still above grade, so you can roll this all the way around with your thumb to a lock position without taking your thumb off of it. So that's nice. All the way around. So if you don't want to flip it, okay, you just want to roll it open, you can do that, and that's a good thing. Otherwise, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Now, I can put a hand and a half. Now, what do you think you can get on this? I can get 2.5 fingers on here. And no, this is not a go forward position technically. You can, I guess you could do that. And therefore you could get 3 on there if you're just doing something very detail oriented. But I mean, it's good there for if you're going to sharpen it. You're not banging into that. So you've got a nice little choil that give you a little separation when you sharpen it. Yeah, little chisel wedge. So even D2, or if you want to go S35 with the G10 carbon fiber layered, I don't think you're going to get hurt on the thing. So you can get a hold. I'm going to give you the contact information for Jack Farmboy. He can give you all the information on how to do that. If you're as unfamiliar with it as I am, which I am, but most of you guys probably not, because you've probably done Kickstarter and some of the others. See, there's my first shot, but I got to give it a little bit of bam. There you go. And yeah, I mean, you've got good jimping up here, and really how this ramp comes down, I mean, really your thumb just fits right in that area. So, but talk about very small and concealable. Really, tell you the truth, if I had the G10 version, I mean, titanium, you probably want a pocket clip because you want it to stay away from other metallic things that might be in your pocket. But if you had a G10 liner lock version, I don't even see why you need a pocket clip. You could just dump it in your pocket. I mean, it's as small as any little, traditional little charade or case knife, or small like slip joint GEC cutlery, whatever. So, yeah. Okay, so we got number 6. What do we got? That's probably dye from my last dye job. I don't think it's mustard. I didn't use it as a napkin. But, well, it's a rag. So we're going to take this puppy apart, and we ain't going from the front like that, so we're going to go from the back. So let's see where we get through here, and it looks like pocket clip screw has got to come off of there as well. And there you go. We're getting that one. That's gone. Little titanium anodized screws. Okay. I'm sure the screws and the pocket clip and everything on the G10 models, I don't have any better pictures to show you on that, but I'm sure they're going to be, you know, just a stamp clip and regular steel hardware and blah, 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 stuff like that. But, you know, tell you the truth, I think the G10 would be fun, a little just throw in your pocket backup little carry knife, actually. So, oh, that came right out. So we're good. We're all good with that. Get my stupid stuff so I can over lubricate, like everybody's been saying. How much you gonna put on there, buddy? I know. I overwater plants and kill them too. So there, you know, I'm just a little too much on so many ways. Come on. Just little by little, you're going to come off of there. Okay, so it is weight reduced and weight relieved. Looks like some marker in here. And hardened steel insert, ceramic detamp ball. Machining looks fine. Okay, so we've got this little sucker apart. And we're just wiping it down, kind of checking it out. There's our little detent track. It looks like almost a little bit of a detent ramp right there. To me, to start it out. Okay, that's cool. All right, I guess we're capable of putting this thing back together. We got it apart better. So let's just put the pivot through here. It's like that. Pop the steel washer in case you hadn't believed that that was a steel washer in there. And let's put way too much lube on here. One drop is good enough. And bearings, and we had put just a, I'm just going to put a little lube on this, and it'll lube the bearings good enough. Pop that puppy down as best we can. We're good. Put the pivot, come on, put the pivot surround back in the right way. Thank you, buddy. Put the pivot screw in. Give it a little crank down, and well, it already looks centered, but let's pop this in. And then we'll just have one body screw to go, and we'll be done. So, yeah, pretty simple. Pretty simple. And you're there. And are we going to get there on this? Come on, kick it in. Almost. I mean, sometimes it was just unwilling. Now let's see what we got for we got any blade play on here. There's no play. Actually, you know what? That's a lot easier to finger flick. I got no play, and it looks dead centered. But it's much, much easier. I don't know. I guess there was a little gunk in there in that track for the internal blade stop. And maybe just a little tiny bit of lube. But yeah, it's definitely a better drop than it was. Yeah, nice. Yeah, definitely. I definitely think I want a G10D2 model myself, just as a throw it in the pocket, a little beater carry. I think that'd be really nice. So check it out on Indiegogo. Get more information from the farm boy, and should be about mid-November when this thing hits. Get some of those first spots, and you'll be good to go for a very, very low price. I'm gonna let you go. Take care, my friends. We do love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.